Going today, starting out with the sunlight like this. Anyway, bam, here I go. Look, y'all, this is what we got going on today as I'm walking outside. Shout out to everybody who came up in here today. Shout out to my people that's in the background watching. To you people that don't like the content, go to hell, get off my channel. Um, Free Rashad Jamal. Free all those guys that's political prisoners. There's political prisoners that's out here trying to put our people on game to show us the truth and the light. Shout out to the people who out here doing these type of things to let people know what's really going on out here. Shout out to the people that actually listen and paying attention to what's going on out here. To the people that's out here stealing content from other creators, passing it on as your own. May the Lord bless and keep you. You feel me? If there's anybody that I've left out, shout out to all my replay watchers that's gonna watch this at the end after I'm done. Maybe I won't be on here too long today, y'all. It all depends. But Yang Gadol, make a love shout out to you. Thank you for coming. So, like I say, guys, I give everybody moderators so that they can connect to each other if that's what they choose to do. It's not mandatory or nothing like that. Connect with each other at your own risk. But anyway, today though, y'all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my house and just pick random things, and we gonna find out where they made. You understand me? Because I don't know if a lot of people know. I don't know if anybody knows, but this insider trading that Trump has been doing with these billionaires that's been going along with these tariffs raising and how the stock market has been going up and down. People ain't been paying attention to that. But until recently here, the other day, somebody put him on blast saying that he was, well, matter of fact, he put himself on blast because he was in the White House again talking to his rich billionaire friends, telling them that they need to go do some trading now that the tariffs are up or down or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So we just gonna, I'm just doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing this. This ain't nothing, this is my own little experiment just to let people see that these tariffs are crazy as hell, and that this president that we have who is issuing these tariffs is also crazy as hell, because I'm just going to show you that most of the things that you have in your house have been made by other countries. Now, if you choose to continue to keep purchasing these things, the prices are going to go up just because of the tariffs that this dude has placed on these other countries. If you paying attention, young Riaz, what's happening? Cheese views, how y'all doing? I'm just going to the chat now to see, to speak to everybody. See, Riaz by Yang Goodall. Thank y'all for coming. I would appreciate it if y'all hit those thumbs ups. And if y'all can, share your brother out, because I'm gonna have to go back in here in a minute and do what I need to do. But first, y'all, since I'm out here, I'm just gonna see if I can find something and see where it's made. Because really, this what I'm dedicating this live to get people to see that these tariffs are really unnecessary. And then so that people will also see that here in America, we pretty much buy damn near everything foreign. I mean, we buy a lot of stuff that's made in the USA too, y'all. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of stuff that we really, really need comes from overseas, because America doesn't have the type of quality to make these things and to give them longevity like these other places. Not saying that these other places are better, but hey, a lot of their stuff has been proven to have longevity. I mean, come on, y'all know that. Why you think we even buy stuff, foreign stuff in the first place? Because evidently in America, it wasn't measuring up. So we had to find somewhere else to get a better product. You understand what I'm saying? Am I making a little sense to somebody? So while we listening and looking, I'm just going. I can't really see any words on this, so I can't say where that was made. So let's pick this broom up. I don't think it's gonna have anything on it where it was made either, y'all. So I don't really want to go too far back there. Y'all see the shed behind me. I got a lot of stuff back in there that's probably made in other places. But if I go back there, my signal gonna go down and I'm gonna lose the live. So we just gonna keep on doing what we doing. Okay, shout out to let me go check in on the chat and see what's going in the chat. OG Brand, I see your lifestyle. Shout out to you, lifestyle, OG, Riaz, and Chi. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for hitting those thumbs up if you hit them. And that's another thing why I say about people that know how to do YouTube. They just come in and y'all know when you go to people's channels that and you claim to support them, you gonna go in there and hit the thumbs up first. That person shouldn't have to tell you, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That should be like automatic. You feel me? Especially if you do YouTube yourself. Come on, y'all. Let's not even have that conversation this morning because I done already had this conversation. If I go to OG Brand channel and he doing a live, I ain't got to wait for OG Brand to tell me to hit the like. I'm gonna come in there off the rip hitting the like. You understand? Just cause I rock with OG Brand. I mean, can we get that to make any more sense than that? Then a lot of people, a lot of you guys, y'all just come in lives and come in, they say hello, and then they gone. And that's not really helping that person either. I don't know why I have to keep saying this to get people to understand that if you really support somebody, then you support them. So what YT or YouTube requires you to support them. If you don't want to support them, then that's cool too, you know. But don't mess that person's channel up by coming doing that bull crap. It's ridiculous. Stop being fake. I know everybody can't make it, and I don't expect everybody to make it all the time because I know people be having other things to do. See what I'm saying? And then, like I also said, when I go to telling the truth, a lot of people leave out because they feel like hit dogs. They say a hit dog a holler. That's what they say now. That's what they say, Chi. Ain't that right? That's what people do. And I appreciate for the people that even do come in and speak. You know what I'm saying? Dang, a lot of people, some people come in, don't speak, don't do nothing, don't hear you, don't give you the thumbs up. They just come in, look, and don't say nothing. Them lurkers. Me personally, I really don't like those type of people. But if you gonna help the content, or if you gonna help the channel, do that. Give it a thumbs up or whatever. Stay for 5 minutes. If you're not planning on staying, if you just coming to see what it is and what it is, then once you see what it is, go on about your business. Because if it ain't for you, no need for you to stay and mess it up. What's going on? Give this live a thumbs up. Thank you, Chi. Rob Allbanks. I don't do the fake either, brother. Yeah. Thanks for visiting my live, boss Rob. You're welcome, lifestyle. Exactly, lifestyle. I try to come and support people. You know what I'm saying? When I have the time. And then sometimes I don't even get everybody's notifications. I be trying to remember people. And that's somebody else was talking about that on YouTube too. That YouTube just shows us, I don't know what the hell they be showing us. It's like you tap on one video by accident and your whole feed be throwed off. Your whole feed be throwed off. What's happening to Lou? And like I said, I'm doing this inventory, but getting back on this inventory, y'all. I used to do inventory, so I know how to do inventory and I know what I'm looking for. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just going through picking up random items in the home. And I would encourage you all to do this as well, especially for you people that believe Trump is doing such a fantastic job of raising these tariffs, which I think is the dumbest thing ever. And that's just my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, then I'm sorry for you. I'm not going to apologize for it because I feel like, shit, if I got common sense to see what's going on, and if it's happened to me, I'm pretty sure it's happening to you too. And then some people like, oh, it's okay. It's supposed to be like this, but no, it don't supposed to be. It don't supposed to be like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And ain't nobody gonna sit there and tell me it's supposed to be like this either, because I'm not gonna believe that. You know what I'm saying? You living just like I'm living in this world. Everything is not going the same for everybody. I understand that. But at the same time, it's not going hella great. Because if it was, then everybody would be better than what they are, and they wouldn't be up on these YouTube channels saying what we saying or doing what we doing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it make sense for the people too. Lou, I see you, man. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, OG, you know I deal in truth, bro. You know I deal in truth. Ever since I've been on these YouTube streets, I've been dealing in truth. For real, bro. It's the only way. You saw my comment lifestyle. Well, you know lifestyle. I try to keep the camaraderie good. You understand? Because a lot of people be saying, "Oh, that guy's he's negative. He's so negative." It seems like people they try to associate or try to put you with that label because when you're telling the truth, it might seem like it's negative, but that's just the truth can be negative. No, no, no. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the truth can be negative. The truth may hurt, but negative it'll never be. The truth is always gonna be the truth. You understand? And like I said, don't matter who tell it. I could be telling it, neighbor could be telling it, you understand? So whoever hearing their truth, it stay true. And if you know you hear somebody else speaking that truth, and then once you go do the research for yourself and find out it actually true, you know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at it. But look, y'all, I was talking to Yogi Bear TV this morning. Shout out Big Yogi Bear down there in Dothan, Alabama. Shout out to all my Alabama folks. Look, this AI, I don't know if y'all seen my short, but Zelensky knocking Trump ass out on my AI. It's an AI short. Okay. A lot of people getting in their feelings about it. A lot of people asking, is it true? I'm like, my gosh. If you look at the video, it says down there in the corner that this is an AI video off the rip. So I don't understand I don't understand. It just goes to show how people don't pay attention. You understand? Привет, mon друг. Привет, Vosvat. Привет, Vosvats. Welcome. Truth hurts. If they can't accept and change, that's their loss. That's what I say, lifestyle. You can't change everybody. You know what I mean? You try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You try to put people on game and let them know the truth so that you would think that they will go and research the truth for themselves. But a lot of people don't do that because a lot of people are stuck on believing what other people say. Like for these movie stars and these celebrities, a lot of people are hooked on those celebrities and movie stars. They believe everything them people say. Even on these YouTube streets nowadays, man, you can't believe everything you hear for real. That's why I said, if you listening to the sound of my voice, please go and do some research on what I tell you. You understand? So that you will see for yourself. And then you may find out something that I don't find out. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that Rob is lying. That just means that Rob need to do a little bit more research himself. Oh, привет, mon друг from Russia. Привет, my Russian friend. If you are from Russia, or even if you're from Ukraine, shout out to you. Nong Mei, merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. Bonjour, mon ami. Water splash. Nong Mei, happy Songkran Day in Thailand. Oh, happy Songkran Day. I have to go do some research to find out what that is. Bonjour, comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? Merci beaucoup, Nong Mei. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. Rob All Banks, real talk. OG, you already know, bro. So look, y'all, I'm trying to, you know, do something today. Y'all see inventory. We got inventory going on. Rob gonna do some inventory in the crib and let y'all see where things are made from that I have in my house. And I was, I'm just doing this, just doing this just to get people to see that hey, these terrorists really are stupid and idiotic. And I don't understand how these people that's up here in these high powered positions can say that America has been getting abused by these tariffs when the citizens, the taxpayers are the ones paying all of the dividends. I don't get it. Where am I from? Queen selection. I am from Alabama, USA. Greetings to you and thank you for coming. Where are you from, Queen Selection, my friend? Talk to me if you still here. Where are you coming from? I make everybody moderator just in case they want to connect with each other. No big deal. No love lost. You understand what I'm saying? You like educate the, you like re-educate to educate. Nong May, I'm so glad that you do. Nong May, share. Share it out, Nong May. Share that song to everyone in Thailand, Nong May. I need your help, Nong May. I need you to share it out to all of your friends in Thailand. It's all good, Queen Selection. Like I said, I give people moderation, give people a moderator, you know, not only for them to connect to each other, you know what I'm saying? Not only for them to moderate the channel to keep all the trolls and stuff out, but also that's just for you to connect with anyone that you wish or that you choose to connect with while you are in the live. And when people come into the live, you understand? They speak, you speak, connect. It's all to the good. I'm not running a what they call it, a growth channel. I'm not running that. I'm running a truth channel. I'm trying to let y'all see what it is for real, for real. See you around, boss Rob. Break time over. Back to work. Cheers. Have a good one. Well, thank you, lifestyle. I appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate you for that break time. You know what I'm saying? Have a great day at work. Don't work too hard. Work smarter, not harder. I'm still gonna be doing my thing. I will share for Bio5. I appreciate you. Bio5 likes hip hop song. That's good. Bio5 likes the hip hop song. Bio5, share it out. Share it out. So let other people hear the song. Yeah. Rob, brother, you are a very good person. Thank you, Queen Selection. I do my best to try to be a good person. Spasibo, spasibo, apitip, kamfob, spasibo, mondru. I know you probably don't speak that much English. Bio5 dances very well. That's good deal, Bio5. Keep dancing, brother. I'm outside right now, y'all, but I'm going in shortly so that we can just walk around the house and pick up a few things and do it. We just gonna do a little inventory, y'all. We just gonna do a little inventory so y'all we can see what things are from in your home. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. A lot of people not really taking into account of what's in their home because look, you got this president is raising the tariffs on some countries that we really don't need these tariffs to be raised on because we get most of all of our products from these countries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like that tree? What's up, Stink Bug? But yeah, even you, Stink Bug. I mean, this ain't just for me. I encourage everybody to do this. Go through your house and just pick up random things and find out what they made. Find out what they made. I can guarantee you, China in your house, because I already know it's in mine, and I ain't tripping. And if anybody that's on here Chinese watching me, look, I do not agree with what Donald Trump is doing. Think somebody need to get his ass up out of the Oval Office, take him and Elon Musk and the rest of his billionaire friends that they using these tariffs for to get their pockets even fatter, which a lot of people are not paying attention to because even on the radio they said something about insider trading. That's a felon, Mr. Trump. That's a felon. So these are the type of people that's in our White House. We got corrupt politics. Well, we already knew they was corrupt, but now it's just even more out in the open, the corruptness. First of all, we already got a convict for president. Like people just, I don't know, people just ignoring that part. A lot of people just ignoring that part. We got a convict for president. And then when I say these things, a lot of people, you know, it probably go in one ear and out the other. Because yeah, that's what I'm saying. You in India, Queen Selection, shout out to India. And then, like I say, a lot of people, man, that be coming through here on these streets. Some of them listen, some of them they don't be paying attention. Some of them be talking about other shit. They be trying to get you to come to their channels. You know what I'm saying? Just being all kind of rude and disrespectful. And eventually, you will be found out and will be dismiss. Thank you for listening, young May. I very much appreciate you. And I hope that you can understand what's going on. Because look, let's talk about Thailand for a minute. I know Thailand is over there, it's close to China. Well, matter of fact, how much stuff do you have in your home, Nong May, that has been made in America? Let me ask you that. How much is in your home that is made in America versus to what's being made in China? And I understand you're in Thailand. So what I'm doing in America, it probably won't have any reference to you, but still at the same time. What's cracking, Team Deep Water Cultivating? Ain't nothing, man. We just doing inventory, bro. We doing inventory. We gonna do some inventory today. And I'm just saying, I'm supporting the inventory. And I'm trying to get folks that come through here to check out or see what I got going on to do some inventory in their home or wherever they want to do inventory around their home as well to find out what you have in your home that is made by other countries. And then when you figure that out, then I want you to think about these tariffs. Then when you figure that out, I want you to think about these NFTs. And when I say NFTs, I'm not talking about the thing you buy. I'm talking about these nuggets for Trump. That's what NFTs are for me. Nuggets for Trump. Okay. It ain't something you want to buy. It ain't something you want to purchase and keep for the rest of your life. You understand? These are some traitorous, sellout people. Nuggets for Trump. You understand me? And ain't nobody been able to make it make sense to me. And I don't think they can. Even if you know what I'm saying? Just because of the fact that I don't like Trump, that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, that I can see if he's doing something good. If he's doing something good for the people as a whole and not just for certain people, then okay, then hey, he may have been that good decision, but I don't see that. And everybody else don't see it either. And the people that are ironically seeing it are delusional. They delusional AF. Real talk. Lovely Rita, thank you for coming and welcome in. And like I say, guys, if this is your first time visiting Rob Allbanks, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you again. I don't do lives every day because I have other things that I need to do. But if it's something that I need to do that's necessary, I do my best to get on here and talk about it. Like what's going on now in America with these tariffs and this whack president, you know, Lord have mercy. And like I say, y'all, I'm just doing this just to be doing it because everything has already been written. Anyway, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know, people out here talking about they protesting. Y'all voted for the fool. Now you want to protest? Come on, man. What kind of protest is that? Make that protest make sense. Then they got another one supposed to be coming up on April the 19th. So I've heard. You know, but let's talk about something good for a few minutes. We got I don't know, we got music going on in the hoods, in the neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? Where people can come out in the community, sit down, listen to some good music, and enjoy a good time. Thank you, lovely Rita. Thank you so much for being a scout. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Very much appreciated to you. Hold on, as a matter of fact, lovely Rita, let me do this for you. Y'all not connected to lovely Rita, y'all go ahead and send her some love. And what I'm about to do right now, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Cause I know I've been saying that I'm gonna go in the house and let y'all see where a lot of the stuff that I have in my house is from. So since I'm outside, let's just look and see if I can find a few things that's outside before I even go in the house to see if they made in other places. You know, let me look. What do I have right now? Oh, let's see. I might have my first contestant. Is this one? Nope. It don't say where it's made, y'all. So that's okay. If it doesn't say where it's made, then you can always go on the internet and find out where it came from. But since I'm outside, I'm just gonna let y'all see the first order of business. The first, this right here let you know that China is in the building. Hopefully, I can scratch out that license plate. But shout out to China, y'all in the building at my house. I don't care what them trumpeters say or talk about. So that's one item of China right there. Would y'all be surprised if I told you bricks came from China? Let's see if I can find out where this garbage can out here made from. It better not be made from China. I'm a trip. People out here be talking crazy. They probably ain't gonna let me see where it's made from anyway, y'all. Let me see. Let's see. Because a lot of stuff will say Echo and Mexico. No, we lucky today, y'all. They got lucky today. It don't say where it was made. Face it to the street. Yeah, they got lucky today on that one. So let's go in here and see what can we find. Hmm. I ain't been in yet, so I'm still looking. Oh, let's see what this say right here. Patio furniture. Does it say where it was made? Nope, they got lucky. But it does have a skew on it. Ronald, Spasibo, Privet, Ronald, Cacdeli. So yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Can't see what that is. So let's go find out. Okay. Just picking up random things just to see what we got right here. Nothing, don't say. A lot of this stuff I can hardly see because the letter's so small. It's the lavender. Hmm. Tupperware. I think we already know what Tupperware from, y'all. Okay. But we pretty much know that if you got a computer in your house, we pretty much know where it came from, right? Let me see what else we got in here. Oh, let's check this out. Here we have a Beyond speaker right here. Check that out, Arnold Dobrevici. So let's look, y'all. Let's see. Let's turn it around. See if I can find it. Oh, what does that say? Made in China, huh? It's one thing right there. Made in China already. Big speaker. Made in China. Okay, let's go in here, y'all. See what we got going on in here. Mm, let's see. I got a lot of stuff on here, y'all. Check this out. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all this right here. You put it on the bed. Let me let y'all see this right here. This is what I got. Selfie stick, y'all. What y'all think this selfie stick made in? Hmm? Let's look. Uh-oh. What is that? Made in China again. A Walmart? What? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that Walmart and China in cahoots? A Walmart and China in cahoots? Dahlia, thank you, Dahlia. For real? Did y'all know that? Did anybody know that? Walmart, a lot of stuff from China come from Walmart too. But did people know that? No, they didn't. I know they didn't know that. Well, some people probably did, but the $1 million question is, do they care? That's the $1 million question. So, y'all, we have ran across how many things already? Just two. I mean, just two things. And we found out that they were made where? In China. They were made. See that big speaker back there? Y'all see that big speaker back there? If y'all see it, it was made in China. So, like I said, these tariffs make absolutely no sense at all. Why are you trying to tax the people that we do most of our business with, Mr. President? I ain't understood that. Why are you doing that? We do most of our business with these people. And we got half of they stuff in our house that's made by 'em. So what are you doing? What's really going on, sir? Why you keep trying to? But I think we already heard. If you heard about the insider trading deals, once a convict, always a convict. That's what some people like to teach. They like to teach that because they think the convicts can't make a change. They can't change their lives. Oh, I'm not done yet, y'all. It's a plenty more in here. A plenty more stuff in here. Shout out cooking and lifestyle. I like this right here. I showed y'all. This right here is made in China. Bought it out of Walmart. Let's find something that's made in America, y'all. I know we got some stuff. I know it's some stuff that's made in America too, right? Everything ain't made in China. I know. I know everything ain't made in China. My goodness. Cooking and lifestyle with Sonya D. Vasily, привет, мой друг. How are you? Как дела? So let me ask you, Vasily. I mean, I know y'all probably can't understand what I'm saying, but I'm trying to find out, привет, как дела? I'm trying to find out how much stuff do you have in your home that's been made in China or in other countries? These taxes, boy, I'm telling you, they're gonna hurt some folks. Made in China. Y'all see it? Inventory your home. Is it made in other than America? And he talking about 90 days. Come on. 90 days for his people to go and do these trades. So if y'all in the stock market, better keep your head on the swivel. Set out the short bus pull up. Hey, bruh, you find out that tax break, what Trump billionaires investing their money, you need to jump on it because he doing it and they getting paid. Let me see, what else I'm looking for. Let's see what about this deodorant. Deodorant, what y'all think this deodorant made? The word's so small, you can damn near see it. I gotta look down like this to see. See, when it's this small, you ain't gonna find out where it was made. Uh-oh. Y'all not gonna believe where this was made. Okay, I got one for USA and Canada. USA and Canada right here, y'all. See, let's see where it said at. You can probably barely see it, but right there, USA and Canada. Come on, man. Come on. We got one USA, we got one Canada, two China. Now, look, I'm gonna let y'all see. Y'all already know where Kingwood from. Where Kingwood come from? See that remote control car up there? What else we got? Pretty much all your electronics and stuff gonna come from overseas. You know what I mean? Pretty much all of them gonna come from overseas. Oh, let's see. This little thing right here. Something else I bought. And pretty much everything you get off the internet is gonna come from overseas too. Pretty much, mostly. Now let's look. Mm, check this out. This is a vacuum magnetic bracket. Now let's see where it's been made. Let's see if we can find out where it's made. Uh-oh, what that say? Can y'all see that? What does that say? See, things like this is what tariffs are going on. This right here is like $20. So the tariffs that's at 124% now is probably gonna add like 10 more dollars to that. You understand? Plus all these other little weak tariffs that Trump been adding on. Now y'all look, we already know. If you got any of these in your home, if you got TVs in your house, then you already know. Okay. I mean, as far as furniture goes, somebody told me they had furniture that was made in Italy. Oh, so I'm asking them where the parts came from. They had to get the parts from somewhere. Like, let me see what else, y'all. I mean, even the shoes. It's ridiculous. So much. Let's go into another room, y'all. Let's see what else can I find. What else can I find? We did two rooms already. See, I don't want to have to go in no medicine and then like that. Let's what is this? Some kind of facial cream I can't see. Coco and Shay. It don't say where this was made at. Oh, it probably was made over here in the States. Hmm. Let's see, we saw that big speaker. That was made in China. So let's see what we got in the kitchen, y'all. I mean, Frigidaire, ice maker, or what is this? Coffee maker, wash and dry. What you got? What else you got? All this stuff not made in America. Now, let me hold on. It was something I was finna pick up too that I had seen. I was looking at this. Oh, look, got a TV in the kitchen. Let's see where this TV come from if we can find out. Mhm. Oh, oh, oh. Let's check this out. Let's see here, y'all. Oh, what it say? Made in China. Once again, of course, you can pretty much figure out that all your TVs gonna be made in China. Let's pick up a cereal box and see. Kellogg's. That's American. What you think? If it was made, I saw something in here made in Canada all the way. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this. Y'all not gonna believe this. I wonder. I did, but I got to shoot. I got to show you. I got to show you. What that say in Canada? Oh, Canada. But look what. Hold on. Look, a bucket in Canada. You see that? Most stuff made in other countries. Let me see what else I got in here. That's clean. Uh-oh, this got Clorox in it. Riaz, what's good, Riaz? Exactly, Rob. But I'm just saying, Riaz, how much stuff, Riaz, have you done an inventory of your home to see what's all in there, where it came from? Well, I mean, not that you have to, because your president ain't putting tariffs on every damn thing. And it's a lifetime limited warranty on this piece of wood right here, y'all. I don't even know where it came from. It don't say what. I mean, we already know it's a piece of wood. It can't be from nowhere else. I still got popcorn in here. Let's see. Talking about safety and all that stuff. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. But that's food as far as electronics. And I was trying to see really where that chair and that table came from. But like, let's look and see. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Something as small as this right here. What's up, Frugal Mama? Just doing some inventory. Look at it. What that say? You see that? Where was that made? And you see what that is? Toy Shark. Come on now. Toy Shark. This is what you boy, I tell you the truth. Let me see. Should I pick up the microwave? See where the microwave then came from? I already know it was made in China because when I bought it, I saw it from the box. Let's see this crock pot. I mean, this is just normal everyday stuff. That's China. See what I'm saying? You go from China, you get this to this whole microwave. Somebody, hey, I'm just trying to get you to make it make sense. I'm trying to make it make some sense to you. Let's see. Trying to get you to see to have your house in China. Have your house from China. What's up, Frugal Mom? You might have a few other countries in there, here and there. Know what I mean? But the majority, what this is, y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this. Peep the game now. Let's see. Elsa Veloso, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Hope you hit that thumbs up. Guys, if y'all from YouTube, if y'all from the streets of YouTube, then you already know to hit that thumbs up. So good day, good day, good day, good day to you. Look at this, peep this. We have a regular toaster, y'all. It look like it's been, you know, look like it's been here for a while. So if we flip it over and we try to find out who made this thing, oh, there it is right there. What that look like? I don't know if you can really see it. Made in China, that's what it say, y'all. Trying to get it to where you can see it. See that? Toast. It's a toaster now. Oh, we got cookies for those who want cookies. I made, a few cookies for anybody who want to get some cookies. So there. Them cookies were made in America. Do I need to go in the refrigerator and see what was made? Oh man. I shouldn't even think I had to go that far to go into the refrigerator to see what stuff was made. That's a little bit much. But oh, wait a minute. Just to be clear, even in the refrigerator, even in the refrigerator, that's what I'm saying. But you want to put tariffs on these people. Then you gonna tell us that it's gonna be okay, America. It's gonna be okay. We just in the kitchen, y'all. I'm just in the kitchen. You see how much stuff I done came across that was made in other than America. Do I even need let me see. I shouldn't have to pick. What is this? Hold on, y'all. I got to let you see this part too. What is this? What is this? If for the people that are seeing this, shout out to all the listeners. But for the people that are actually seeing this, look at this. It's a coffee cup, y'all. It's a coffee cup made in China. So I know somebody gonna be like, I don't know what this little display is doing or how it's helping people. Well, if you have common sense, then you would see that from by the rooms I went in, everything in your house got some made in China in it. That's the point. So excuse me. So all the naysayers that want to try to come in here and talk some crap about the video, asking what kind of points it's making. If you got common sense, then you already see what kind of points it's making. If you don't think it's making sense, then you probably part of Trump's insider trading team that don't want to get this message out there to the common people. Moving right along. Wait a minute. Back up. See what I got up here. Let's just see what I. Oh, look, we got something made in USA, y'all. Look, this what we got made in USA right here. Bam. Rat traps. Well, I just saw it. Made in USA, y'all. There we go. So USA good for something. They are good for making something. I mean, that's not food. It help get rid of pests or rats if it even worked like it's supposed to work. You understand? Let's see what we got. Fabric softeners. What fabric softeners made at, y'all? They made in America or they made overseas too. It might be made in France somewhere. Ain't no telling. Let's just look and see. Mm, no, I don't see. So we're not going to flip on the fabric softeners because we can't see if they were made in the USA or not. But I do see some. You can go to bouncefresh.com and it'll tell you where it's made from. Softening agents, fatty acids, what the fragrances? I don't know, y'all. It made this is the stuff it was made with, so it might be made in the USA. Because the USA known for making toxic stuff. Known for making toxic stuff. Okay, let's see. This right here is what we would call the living dining area. We got all kind of stuff in here. Just pick some. Let me see where this was made. Look, y'all, you're not gonna believe it. See this right here? I know a lot of y'all like this stuff, but I think you already know where this stuff was made at. Mm. Let me see if I can show it to you. See that at the top? What that say? Even the fabric, made in China, hecho in China, fabriqué in China. It's written in three different languages to let you know. It's written in three different languages to let you know it came from China. Hmm. All right. Got something else over here I want to look at. Let's look at this. What is this? What is this right here, y'all? Socket set. Nice little socket set. You would think instantly that this was made in America, right? Wrong. What that say? Didn't y'all hear something about Vietnam tariffs being raised too? But Vietnam said they can't hang, so they had to lower theirs back down. But this is the type of stuff that look. Oh, is that Walmart? Walmart again, huh? So by me doing this video, this live right here, you'll be able to see that Walmart is in cahoots with a lot of these places. Let's see, what is this right here? Let me see what this is made. It's got manufactured by Fabrica PRC. What is PRC? People's Republic of China? I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. But is that what PRC mean? Oh, yeah, I'm correct. Let me just show y'all. What is this, y'all? Let's look and see what this is right here. This is a electric. It ain't even in English what it is. It's an electric inflator. I think it like an air pump or something. An electric air pump. That's what it is. An electric air pump, y'all. Hell, I had to turn it to the side to get. Okay, there it is, right there. Bam, this it right here, y'all. So let's look and see what that say right there. Oh, once again, once again. And I know a lot of people probably saying, "Well, dang, that's just your house." Yeah, I'm pretty sure you go find something in your house, you got something made in China too. So don't trip. Don't act like everything in your house made in America because it ain't. So stop fooling yourself. Shout out to the 6 billion. Y'all make sure y'all hit those thumbs ups if you haven't done so already. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna be in tune to this because they see the title already. They like inventory. We don't like inventory. Well, that's a lot of you stores need to take it. That's why your shelves look so naked. Uh-oh, what that say? Uh, And then look who up under here again. Are people starting to put two and two together yet? That's what this is right here. They got another one. That's biggest day right there. So my question is, I wonder if that Sam Walmart was in the insider trading deal. Because it seemed to me that a lot of stuff that Walmart sells has been made in China. Matter of fact, this speaker we had did earlier, it was made in China. Got it from Sam's. Sam's from Walmart, ain't it? So this insider trading thing going on. All of a sudden, the stocks just jumped up after they had been down for so many days. So what's somebody gonna try to make up an excuse to tell me about that? That oh, it was just no, shut up, stop lying. That's Trump and them billionaires investing in that shit. Because how all of a sudden 3 days in a row the stock's down. Now all of a sudden when Trump did his little do and held off for 90 days, stopped the whatchamacallit, stopped the tariffs for 90 days, stocks just went up. The billionaires started buying stuff. Come on, man. It don't take a genius. Well, I keep telling you, it don't take a genius. Oh, look at this right here, y'all. I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all this right here. Look, y'all gonna be like, come on, really? But look, check this out. Y'all see this? See this, right? Celebrate Juneteenth. And we all love to celebrate Juneteenth. That's right. Shout out to the ancestors of chattel slavery. So let's just do this right here, y'all. Let's do this and go in a little closer. I want y'all to see something. Let's say, oh my goodness, that's made in China too. Man, hold up. Did it even say where I bought this from? I can't even remember where I bought it from. It don't matter. It wasn't Walmart. 'Cause, well, no, I don't think it was. But I'm just saying though, somebody is. It may have been Walmart. I ain't gonna lie. But somebody not trying, but even in China, they making money off slavery. Anybody listening? Anybody? Yeah, see, I said that about three people that dipped. They didn't want to hear that. That was the truth they weren't expecting. Yeah, that was one they weren't expecting right there. Let's go and see what else I got going on. Oh, let's see here. Even in the bathroom, man. What's I bet you said, what in the bathroom can be made from other places other than America? Well, let's just look and see. The first thing I can already see is, damn, this thing right here. Look like something you brush your teeth with or something. But let's just do some inspecting here. Oh, what is? Hold on, do y'all see what they say? Hmm, that's made in China too, man. Goodness. Even in the bathroom, you got China. There was something else in here I was looking at too, y'all. I wanted to show you. Oh, this right here. What is this? Ordinary. Where was this made? Let me see. Oh, do we see that? This was made in Canada. Ain't Canada another one of those places? Mm, mm, okay. Let's see what else I can find in here. I don't want to look too deep. Let's see. Anything made in America? That's all. I ain't found too much of stuff made in America, y'all, for real. But then it's just America don't make this type of stuff because if they do, it won't be good quality. Not to say that theirs is the best, because when they buy from overseas and then they ship it to America, they use some American parts, and then that you kind of, not to say that everything America make is no good, but come on, y'all. If you've been on this earth for more than 30 years, or 50, if you've been on this earth more than 40, 50 years, you already know. People don't buy American. Not for real, because we already know America don't have the best products. And they don't last as long as these other ones. That's been a proven fact. Oh, let me see, y'all. My clippers. How about that? Let's see what my clippers. If they can show me. If the clippers will let me see clippers. Let's see what the clippers gonna take. Let's see where they was made at. Probably won't even tell me. They ain't on the clippers. Just tell me the model and trim beards and mustache. You tell me that. Well, usually when it has other when it got other languages on it, it's made in another country. Keep for your records. Well, now, would you believe Canada printed in the USA, but it was made in Canada? So my clippers was made in Canada. Ooh, boy, boy, boy. Let's see the truth. Clippers made in Canada. Look, we about the end of that in a minute, but woo. You see, this to people is not good content because it's the real shit. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear some fantasy land stuff and make stuff up about how they living. I'm sure that they, show you some whatever, whatever. But I'm not here to rag on them. I'm here to show y'all this. Hold on. I just saw this. Now I want y'all to see this right here. You see this? Hair and beard trimmer, right? So pretty much anything electrical. What's up, Wellness and Frugal Mama? I seen you. Thank you for coming. Pretty much, y'all, anything electrical is gonna pretty much come from here. See that? Bam. And this right here is for educational purposes. Educational purposes. Okay. So ain't nobody trying to do whatever y'all think you somebody trying to do. It's for educational purposes only. Hmm. Let's see. Let's just, I don't know, y'all. The toothpaste probably is from USA. What was that? My stomach? FDA? Russia. Okay, now we back here. Well, you already know where that's coming from. Hmm. A lot of toys. You already know where the toys and stuff come from. Let's see, what is this? What we got right here? Hmm. Heat retaining rain poncho. Let's see what it's from. What does it say right down here at the bottom? Made in China, Echo in China. So there you go again. There you go again. China, where it come from? Probably Walmart or the Dollar Tree. They usually say at least, nope, Walmart. So we can pretty much safely say that Walmart is really doing some heavy business with China. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had something to do with that insider trading too. Let me see what this is. Body cream. No, we don't have a direct location for the body cream. It probably came from France or something. But that was just one thing. Oh, we'll do two. Why not? Okay, y'all, look. This is what we have. Nice plushy saw. This is a toy. Nice saw toy. Oh, dang, already. It's just telling you right there where it's from. Dongwon, China, 2024. Even says on the ticket, made in China. Hmm. Let me see. This one right here, he just won this. Think as y'all saw the video, we was at the bowling alley. We just won this one. So let's see where it was derived. Oh, what is that? Look at this, y'all. Nanjing, Jiangsu province, China. What's up, Lou Ho? Did you see this being made, Lou? Because I know you over there somewhere in East Asia. Ni hao. Okay, guys. There you have it. There you have it. I have just gone. I have just went through my house and showed y'all some things. Just some random idols. random items of household goods in my home, and y'all saw where they were from. Y'all saw where they were made, right? So basically, I either need to start shopping in the United States and stop shopping for items made in China. But hell, if I'm going to Walmart, seems like everything in Walmart has been made in China. So what's really going on with that? Exactly, Lou. Exactly, Lou. Omar. Salam. 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 Dostim. Spasibo. Spasibo, mon drug. But that's just what I'm saying, Lou. You see, everything is from China, Lou Ho. So what's the point of all these tariffs? Why are you tariffing China? And China is not backing down. All this stuff that I just showed you, well, not, with the exception of maybe 3 or 4 items. I had 2 items made in Canada. I got one that was made in Vietnam. And then I found two that was made in USA. But everything else I showed you was made in China. You're not China, Lou. Where are you? Korean? You're not in China. You where you at? Korea? Yeah, probably Korea. That's why I saw you last time in the snow. But I'm just saying though, things from other countries. I'm Chinese Taiwan. I mean, come on, Lou. Really? Chinese, Taiwanese. You got a knees in there somewhere, okay? You part of the knees. You know what I'm saying? You part of the knees. You got some knees in there. Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese. You go to Korea every 6 months. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's good to go visit every once in a while. See something different, do something different, you know. But yeah, guys, that was my inventory. And that inventory I did was about an hour, but I did take you through the process, and I did show you things in my home and where they were made. And I'm just trying to get folks to see that, look, the things that you have in your home, Taiwan is different from China. Probably so. I would expect it to be different because it's Taiwan, it's not China. Taiwan is Taiwan. China is China. Right. I get that. Still Asian. I mean, hey, Alabama is Alabama. Washington is Washington. Maine is Maine. But technically it's still America. Go figure. I mean, no matter how much people try to disassociate themselves, or, how much people try to separate themselves, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, anyway, that I'm just, showing folks that, hey man, this president of the United States is not what we need in America right now, y'all, because it's definitely going to get worse before it gets better. And you ask me, why am I even concerned with this? Well, I'm going to ask you, why aren't you concerned with it? Because it will indirectly affect you as well if it don't affect you directly. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, but if you're a believer and a firm believer in the Most High God, this won't hurt you. And I'm looking at it like this. Hell, it's been in my situation. I've been in this situation all my life, and I hadn't, I've had ups, I've had downs. I've lived through how many presidents this is? 47 of them. You understand? I didn't live through this many of them, and I'm still here. You know, I'm not trying to be a billionaire. No, I'm just trying to have peace on earth. You understand me? Live a righteous life. You understand me? That's it. And once you stop worrying about what's going on in the world, and like I said, The only reason I did this was just to show people. This was just to show people and maybe give somebody the inspiration to go through their home and see where their stuff come from, where your stuff come from, what's in your house, where was it made. I used to have a lot of stuff that was made in Taiwan. I've seen some things, Vietnam, you know, a lot of stuff gets produced in those Asian countries, and they send them over here, but they make it for cheap. They pay them real cheap, and then they get it, bring it over here, and sell it for hundreds of dollars. So, Mr. Trump, I ask you, who is really getting this shit in on the trade deal? It ain't America. It ain't America because America getting paid. You tell us that, oh, America, you're being used by these other countries. No, no, sir, no, sir, no. Stop that line right there. Because if people think about it, why do they make tennis shoes in Korea for $2? Then you come into America, they cost $100, $150, $200. Can somebody make that make sense? Who really getting the bad end of the stick right there? The people that's making them, and they ain't even getting the whole $2. The country getting them $2. They might get a couple of dimes or a couple of pennies here or there, but the people that's making the shoes not even getting the money. You understand what I'm saying? But then you come over here to America and sell it for hundreds of dollars. Taxpayers ain't seeing none of that money. I ain't seeing none of that money. Guess who's seeing it? Them billionaires getting the money because of they corporations like Nike. People out here going to buy these Jordans. They make Jordans in Korea for like $20, man. Then they come over here and make 100% for the people. And then who getting the money? The corporation, the company. And what they doing? They might throw a couple of $100 into a community, put up some basketball goals, something like that. But what they doing for the people, man? We don't need no basketball goals in the hood. We can go and make them up. You know what I'm saying? We need shelter. We need food. We need clothes. We need grocery stores, stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? But people don't hear that part. All they can see is violence, getting views, sex, selling. You understand? The truth gets thrown away, going one ear and out the other. Somebody get up on here and tell you the truth. You don't want to hear that. Then you got some people that's up here, they telling the truth, they going, I'm like, oh my God, they getting out of control with it. But I'm like my partner Yogi. Look, if I ain't seen it, that shit didn't happen, dog. I got a short. I have a short right now. Look at that, man. When you start to go to talking about the truth, boy, people just be running away. Like they scared over the sun. Like you're not qualified to tell, like you're not qualified to something. Man, I've been living on this earth 52 years, bro. I know it's a lot of folks that's been living on this thing longer than me, and that have seen more than me. What's up, Urban Gardening Chronicles? How you doing this morning? Grand Rides and welcome in. I appreciate you for coming through. Oh, there go the fire truck again. Yeah, Urban Garden Chronicles. I just went through my home and did a little inventory. I was showing the people, what I had made in different countries and stuff. And I came across two things that were made in the United States. Everything else was made in China, Vietnam, and Canada. So, I think Mr. Trump did his little homework too because he realized that we've been having these easy trades with our neighboring countries like Canada, Mexico. You understand? These are our neighbors. So why are we raising the tariffs on our neighbors, dude? Somebody make that make sense. You can't do it. And then you got folks out here protesting. Oh, I heard they had another protest on April 19th to protest Trump and all his antics. Look, man, for all you dumb mother suckers that voted for this dude, you should ask yourself, why did I even vote for him? Because we didn't want Kamala. Well, you didn't have to vote for her either. See what I'm saying? You didn't have to vote for her either. It's just crazy. Y'all wanted him to end that bad. Now you got what you got. You out here protesting. picketing, getting fired. Yeah, y'all can thank Elon and Trump for that. Out here getting fired. Not surprised. Everything made overseas. Pretty much. Pretty much urban garden. Pretty much urban garden chronicles. Everything is made overseas for real. Because, like I said, man, if you've been on this earth more than 50 years, if you've been on this earth more than 45 years, you already know that the products that we put out in America are not as great and long lasting as those other countries. And people know this, man. We already know this. I need y'all to share this live out, share it out to as many ears as you can get it to because y'all be sharing out all these top notch so-called YouTubers. Y'all be sharing them out. Man, why you can't share me out? You understand what I'm saying? I done just did a whole hour and went and showed you what was made in China, what was made in the United States. And some of this stuff, y'all, you gotta get on your own. Because I can sit here and lay it down for you, but some of you still ain't gonna get it. Because you want somebody like Tyler Perry to be up on here telling you some shit like this. Or you want what's the young lady name? You want Oprah Winfrey to be up here telling you something like this. Well, they got all they money. They got all and they still getting it. So what make you think they gonna come up here and tell you what I'm telling you? You understand? And it's so easy because they have so many people listening to them. Why don't you think they getting up here telling you? Why you think they ain't up here telling you what I'm telling you to try to wake you up? Hmm. You still hadn't figured it out yet, have you? Because they don't care. They part of the propaganda. They keep feeding you what they feeding you so to keep your mind off of things like this. That's why they on TV all the time. That's why they got talk shows. Y'all don't hear me though. You don't. I know you don't. Because when I go back and look through my mentions and see how many people shared this live, because I was so kindly to do so and asking, and I know I can't make nobody do what they don't want to do, and neither am I trying to. So, and for the people that said, oh, he doesn't have any good content, his content is not good. Yeah, to hell with you, because your content ain't no better. If you on here downgrade my content because you think your content better, I don't care if I'm sitting up here pointing at a ant going in circles. If you support me, then you support it. You understand? You support all this other crap. You support all this other crap. Don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? You put it out there. You share it. Somebody told me I don't like what you share. Well, who the hell are you to tell me what you don't like what I do on my channel? I don't come to your house and tell you to put that sofa outside. You understand what I'm saying? So don't come over here doing that. Because luckily, I ain't went into Rob D and just went to cussing folks out. For real, because like I said, I wasn't put on this earth to make no friends, man. I wasn't put on the earth to do that. That much I already know. See what I'm saying? I was put on this planet to open people's eyes and to get them to see the truth, the light. You understand? You see it right behind me, don't you? But you'll go listen to somebody that's half, you know what I'm saying? That's got how many ever what they got. Just because the number's big, you understand? And I don't want people to come over here and listen to me because my numbers done got big. That's why I don't really care about getting that big like that. If you do, then God bless. You know what I'm saying? And then, excuse me, for people to just be coming, just to be doing something, I need you to listen for real. At least, listen to the point to where you want to be like, let me go see what this brother is actually saying. Let me go do what this brother actually did. You know, just simple tests. Simple tests. I'm not going through digging up under the bed looking for stuff. Hello, am I back? Oh man, somebody see people be calling me, messing up the line. I can't stand that, man. These spam callers. What you calling me for? You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't got nothing to tell me. You definitely ain't got nothing to sell me because I ain't buying it. Not surprised, Urban Garden. Me neither. Maybe not. I mean, how much are we really surprised by these days? And like I said, y'all, I wasn't gonna hold y'all up on here too long. YouTube know what they doing. What they do is they'll send a notification to a few people, and if they come through, they'll come through cool. I done peeped the game, YouTube. I see what you do. I see how you do it. So you think sometimes, and then sometimes I do stay on live for a couple of hours. That's just if I want to. But only y'all want me to be up here doing crazy antics so y'all can share it to certain people to let people see how much of a fool I can act. You like when I talk like that, but when I get to talking real talk and putting y'all out there, telling folks that hey, you too, y'all ain't right, or telling the truth out here for real. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't put them notifications out. They don't put them notifications out. Shout out to whoever that is back there in the background cutting grass. I can't see who they is, or else I put them on now. They back there somewhere. They back there somewhere doing something. Yeah, not everybody. Everything made overseas. That's right. That's why I took inventory. That's why I took inventory just to see, just to see. And then I made it last that long just so people could see. So now let's just go and see who else gonna try to copy this video and try to make it into a 15, 10-minute video showing this is what everything. Remember now, remember where you saw it at. Because I hadn't seen anybody else do this. Not yet. Not that I've known. And then the bad thing is I don't even know how to tag it, right? So everybody ain't gonna see it. But the people who it's meant for to see. And trust me, they gonna see it because YouTube gonna make sure they see it. Yeah. And then YouTube will make sure that the right people don't see it as well. Oh yeah, YouTube, I'm here. So on that note, y'all, since everybody leaving and going and coming in now, I can tell when you're doing this all to the good, ain't nobody tripping on that, man. I'm thanking everybody that come through and pass through my channel and give me a thumbs up, say hello, how you doing? To the people that just coming in and ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Just come here snooping, lurking. I wish y'all go to hell on somewhere. Or if you're gonna keep on doing that, just let the channel pollen still out here blowing. Just let the channel run, man. I don't mind if you sitting in the background watching, listening. You might learn something instead of just sitting there trying to analyze what I'm talking about, trying to go back and double talk me instead of just listening, trying to piggyback and try to make some of the things what I said a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? More simple to the people. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna go back behind my back and talk some shit. Try to make it seem like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I'm living what I'm talking about. Because you're not in my shoes. I'm not in your shoes. I don't know what you're going through. I don't come to your channel and sit there and sit in the background and be like, oh, they need to do this. They need to do that. They don't have good content. You almost like you like to got that F bomb put on you. But yeah, that was the live for the day, my people. That was it. And then I also notice how the numbers been dropping. Yeah, because the hate is real. I know it is. You can, I mean, but the thing is, when I say this, I say it just so that you will know that I know. But what y'all feel not to hear me say is that I know the Most High got me, so I can say what I want and I say what I need to say. You can hear it. You cannot hear it. You can let it come in one ear, go out the other. You can take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I would hope you go and do the research and figure out some things for yourself. And then, it's not all about Rob telling the truth or not. It's about the truth being told. The people understand the truth. That's what it's about. For real. People come in, they dip right back out, fake asses. That's what they is. Hella fake. And see, and when people see, I already know it. When you talk about certain things and people feel like they being, what's the word I'm looking for? People feel like they being talked about or assassinated or targeted. Well, then that's that person's problem. Because I didn't say not one time nobody name. You feel me? I didn't mention your name. I didn't say this is directed at so and so and so and so and so. I said this is directed at those type of people. And if you're one of those type of people, then so be it. You understand? You should know who you are. Know thyself. My goodness. You got to come over here and hark on every word that I say to try to make it seem like I'm just talking nonsense. Then something wrong with you. But see, I'm not a Dublin's player. You feel me? I'm not a Dublin's player. I will put my hands on you. I'm not scared about that. You understand? I try not to do these things. I try not to come across like that. But hey, it is what it is. When you direct, it's just the type of thing that you get. It comes with the territory. Am I no, I'm not. No, I'm really not, man. I love myself. You understand? That's why I'm able to love other people. You understand? If I hated myself that bad, I wouldn't be able to tell y'all, man. Lou Ho said Taiwan is different from China. I would think so, Lou. I mean, just like Birmingham is different from Hoover, even though it's in the same county. You hear me? I can go across the tracks and it'd be different. Man, that's for real. One side of the tracks ain't as always good as the other side of the tracks. You understand? So enough. What happening, cowboy? Appreciate you for coming through, bruh. Appreciate you for see what look. See what I'm saying? Like y'all saw what Cowboy did. Cowboy is Cowboy can Cowboy, you are to be considered a YouTuber because you know how to YouTube. A lot of folks don't know how to YouTube, bruh. For real. Like, Cowboy, if I came to your live, let's say if you was live, Cowboy, you know the first thing what I do? Come in, I give him a thumbs up, then I go to speaking, then I go to speak to his wife if she there. Then I go to speak to the man, it's called a chain of command, man. It's called a chain of command. A lot of people don't know how to do that. And I understand that because you got civilians running around here like chickens with their head cut off. You got folks like Trump running around here raising the tariffs on stuff, not realizing that everything in our damn house come from if not the house itself. You feel me? Yeah, this whole house might have came from China. I don't know. They say they built it in America, but where they get the parts from? You feel me? Hey, Mr. Trump, let it go, bro. Just let it go, man. I'm trying to tell you something nice now. You feel me? Like when Moses told Pharaoh, just let him go, bro. Let him go. Because the more you hold them hostage, the more your people gonna suffer. And that's what I'm telling you, Trump. Look, man, this message is for you, bro. You and Elon, y'all need to let it go, man. Because I'm telling you, the more y'all try to do for them billionaires, the worse off it's gonna be, man. How long y'all think that people gonna go for this type of stuff, man? Until somebody get upset and be like, "Hey, man, ain't taking this no more." I'm gonna look for the people who cause this, and they say probably already people out there like that. I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to use it as no threat or nothing like that. I'm just putting you on game, man. They say what they trying to do now is get people off the internet that's not talking like they want them to talk. So ain't no telling how long my channel gonna be up on. Not just my channel, but hey, my all my social medias. Ain't no telling how long they gonna be up and running because I'm not finna change my I'm not finna change my shit to talk about, oh, these people are, you know what I'm saying? Trump is doing so great. No, no, Trump is a piece of crap. And he don't like what I said. I'm sorry for him. Elon, if you don't like it, the hell with you. I done drove your Teslas before. I know they a piece of crap. I used to drive them off the train. You understand me? I know your Tesla's a piece of crap, and people still like him, brainwashed into buying them, propagandized into buying them. You see, when you got people like me out here, they'll call me a radical. You know what I'm saying? They'll just say, "Oh, he don't know nothing. He just talking out the side of his neck," not realizing that I have actually been through and done the things that they trying to keep you from learning about. Yeah, I know. Simple little old me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I'm not the handsomest man out here in the world. You understand that? I probably don't even look like I should be telling y'all this type of stuff. But guess what? If I don't tell it my way, or not necessarily my way, if I don't tell you how it went down, then you won't know. And then you'll think everything cool. Cause I'm telling you, they out here fooled, man. They out here fooling. They out here fooling us, y'all. Why I said that song from the porch to the cut. Ain't nobody even heard that. Well, we've been lied to all our lives. Y'all, the first the first line of the song, the first line of the song. You see what I'm saying? That's how I put jewels in my music. In the first line. You know, people don't even understand it. Somebody said, I don't like rap music. I said, well, damn, do you like rap message, mother sucker? I don't like rap. That's the problem right there. When people don't like stuff, they be like, oh no, I don't like that. You ain't even heard it, dog. There's been plenty of music I heard that I ain't like, but then when I listen to the song, I'm like, oh, so that's what they say. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh wow. They probably could have used a better beat, but damn the beat ain't the beat talking too, but I'm listening to the lyrics, man. What's going on, cowboy? Look, I'm on the side of the house. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. You know, ain't no telling the terrorists probably done did something crazy to it. Oh yeah, I'm on these tears heavy, hard. Inventory. Inventory your shit, people. Inventory your stuff. See what you got. Folks out here talking about we're not buying overseas no more. We're buying straight American. We gonna see about all that. Cause like I said before, these people that's over here making these American parts, they gotta get the parts from somewhere. Because America don't make all these parts. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all see that tree behind me? That ain't my Timberland tree, but it's a nice tree. Let me turn around so y'all can see my Timberland tree back there. There it is. Bam, baby. Bam. Cowboy Muse, what's happening? I had broke off and went to the chat for a minute to talk to the people, but it don't look like my chat working because I don't see nobody in it. I see two people in my chat. Is that all in my chat? Just two people? Shout out to them 2 billion people. Yeah, for real. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me switch some up. Because, y'all know what YouTube do. Matter of fact, let me go back up here and do this right. Shout out to Lou Ho in the building. Lou Ho Vlogs in the building. Elsa Veloso, you just came in and you ain't even stay in contact. At least Lou Ho stayed and talked to her brother. Shout out to Lou Ho. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna give my jackets to people by the way they communicate with the hosts and with other people. Because when you come in here, I ain't even see you. You just come in here, you say something, good day, host. Where you at? Where did you go? Yeah, some people just come in, they think you see their name, they They think you supposed to just give them a jacket and then they come back later on. Man, come on, man. Y'all ain't helping nobody channel when y'all do shit like that. I keep telling folks, man, read the guidelines. Folks don't want to read the guidelines. That's why people say I'd rather have five dedicated people than have 1,000 fake motherfuckers around here talking about they supporting and they ain't supporting nothing. You can't even come stay on a brother channel for 5 minutes. You feel me? For 5 funky minutes. And I ain't talking about the people that's doing other things. You feel me? Like my people that's at work. I'm not talking about y'all, man. I'm not talking about y'all. People that actually engaged in actually doing something constructive with their time, trying to put food on your table, trying to feed your family. You understand? Trying to pay your bills. Not talking about you. I'm talking about these people out here that's just running from channel to channel, trying to find a lick. Yeah, trying to find a lick, trying to see who got the most people. That's what some people do. Trying to find who got the most people so they can go in there and see if they can get some subscribers. So they can go in there and beg people, subscribe me, come support me, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling people I can't make it to your live all the time because I have a real life. I got real life things that I be having to do, man. And the social media, the internet is, I mean, it's the internet, man. The internet is a good place to come on here and show your face to people all over the world and get out the message what you want to get out. But when it come down to the get down of, what I'm saying, being around, I got to get in one of these cars and get out there and handle my business because ain't nobody on the internet gonna do it. Internet is just for fun, you know. If you got a business, you can put your business out there with the internet. You understand what I'm saying? You can make money off the internet, true enough. True that. You can do that. But then you got people controlling the internet. You only gonna do what you gonna do, especially if they got control over it. But they gonna fix it to where you can't do nothing. Only a certain amount of people gonna be able to get your stuff or see your stuff. And it just so by the grace of God is when you're gonna break through. That's all that is. It's just by the grace of God. Can't no man stop that. That's why I said folks be sitting back in the background trying to go through what you saying and then try to twist your words up to make it seem, man, get y'all ass off the internet with that type stuff, man. Go find yourself something constructive to do. Go find a job. You feel me? If you putting all your time into trying to recreate what somebody else has said on the internet, then you might need to get you a newspaper or something. You might need to start your own news channel. You understand? Get off other people's channels, taking what they saying, misconstruing it. Yeah, that's what some people do. They do it and they know who they are and they know what they doing. You got to come on and steal other folks' content just so you can make your own content. Crazy. It's funny. That's what some people be doing. That's what some people resort to. Yeah, shout out to the 4 billion in the biz. Shout out to them, everybody who hit that like button, everybody who just hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that. And why I said people be trying to say that Rob come on here and complain all the time, but dang, if you see what Rob see, then you wouldn't think that. You know what I'm saying? If you was seeing what I was seeing on a daily, you out your community, so you wouldn't say that because you'd be like, well, dang, what dude's saying has some relevance to it. You know what I'm saying? That's just for all the naysayers. Because I know it's a lot of naysayers out there. I be trying to, get them to see, man. And I know they ain't gonna see, because people gonna want to see what they want to see only. All I can do is put it out there for them to try to grasp on to it and hope they can catch on to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't make people do what they don't want to do. Like I be trying to tell folks, hey man, share the live out. Maybe somebody else can get some out of it. That's when I be sharing folks' lives because it may seem to me that that person trying to get something out. And even though I might not get it all, but I know they saying something good, I go and share it, just so other people can hear it. Maybe somebody will be able to decipher that message and be like, hey, this person right here rightly on to something because this is what's happening. Folks see the truth and they walk right on by it. It'd be like a, it'd be like that brick down there. You see that brick down there? What all them? It'd be like that brick down there. You'll walk right by it. You'll see it, but won't even acknowledge it's there. Crazy, ain't it? But that's just how some people do, though, yo. And like I said, somebody to come and watch this and then they'll try to twist it up like, oh, you be worried. Ain't nobody worrying about nobody, man. Stop doing that. I can't tell you what you worrying about. If you worrying about this person or not, I can't tell you that. Just like you can't sit up here and tell me stop worrying about this, stop worrying about that. I tell you what, get your ass out of my shit and go do your own and stop worrying about what I'm worrying about and find yourself something to worry about. Get up out of mine so I won't have to get up in yours. That's crazy. But look, I sit up here, I talk about these Trump supporters every day, every day. And you got people like, I know they may be Trump supporters, but they're not all bad. And that right there is like a contradiction in itself. That's just like these police. The police and shot this person because they corrupt as hell. But then you got this police over here that's his partner, and he ain't corrupt. Why not? Because he not doing what the bad police doing, but he's still the bad police partner. So how does that make him any better than you know what I'm saying? How does that make him any better? Especially if he with the bad police witnessing all the things that the bad police doing and he ain't saying nothing about it. Huh? Somebody make that make sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. I know. Just like how it came out of my mouth. If it didn't make sense how it came out of my mouth, it shouldn't make no sense in your brain. Good police. Ain't no good police. Especially when you got ones out here doing what they doing. Ain't no good police, man. Police supposed to protect and serve, not punish and enslave people. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Really. Make it make sense. And then people see what's going on out here and still be capping for the bull crap. Still be capping for the bull crap, man. Hey, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. That's why I say you can't really worry about none of that because, like I said, I keep going back to what's written is written. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and tell you and talk about it till I'm blue in the face. I can be on point with it. I could be way out there in left field with it. It don't matter because what's written has already been written. What's gonna come to pass, it's gonna come to pass. Not because I said so, because the Most High already said it. Ain't nothing new up under the sun. Nothing. So everybody out here thinking they doing something new. Well, I mean, they can think it, but once they get old enough, or once they realize that, hey, ain't that new up under the sun, because you gotta think the people that's been here before, they had to try something, and then the people that's under them, we had to get it from somewhere, because a lot of us just didn't come up with some of these things off the top of our heads like that. We had to see somebody, had to hear somebody or somebody told us how to do these things. It just didn't pop up in our heads. Oh, bam, he's a genius. Well, some of us, you got that gene or that trait, that genius trait in you, you might liable to have it. But most things we have to be learned. We have to be taught. We see other people do things and we learn from that. Learn by what you see, more so than by what you hear. Then I said, shout out Tulu TV. What Tulu go? I ain't see Tulu. I ain't Team Deep Water Cultivating. They came in and said what's cracking and and I ain't seen, you know what I'm saying? They folks come in, they speak, cool. Dang, but dang, I try to speak back to you, and then when you get to speak back, you already gone. Damn, really? Make that shit make sense to me. If I come in your chat and I speak to you, you know what I'm saying? If I come in your chat and be like, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up, and you don't say nothing back after you done spoke to about 10 or 15 people, and you still ain't seen what I done said, oh, it's time. Then it's, yeah, you might want to get on up out of there. But if I see your comment and be like, oh, okay, what's up, Urban Chronicles? What's good? Hey, Rob and chat. You know what I'm saying? If I see Cowboy come in and say, show enough family, what happening? I'll be like, what happening, Cowboy? Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes folks come in, like I said, they come in, they speak, and then they dip. What the I get that's what I need to start doing then. Come in, speaking and dip. Some hey, and get a thumbs up. I guess that's acceptable nowadays. I mean, hey, as a person that's read the YouTube guidelines, and not all of them, but majority of them, and I understand how to do YouTube, them the people I need to connect with. The people that understand how to do YouTube for real, for real. Them the people I need to connect with. You understand? Because they know, hey, if I go on this person live and stay for 2 minutes, it's not gonna help them. If I don't have time to go in there and stay for at least 5 or 10 minutes, then I'm not gonna go. But some people they just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna speak. At least I want to speak and make it seem, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool. I ain't mad at that. But it's a way it's a way how to do things decent and in order. For real. So if I just start going in people's lives and say hello, what's happening, and dip, and don't even leave a thumbs up, then people will be going. Then folks they'll start to talk because that's how folks do, man. That's how folks do. Oh, so and so going around just giving people thumbs up ain't really staying in their lives and then like that. Say like the koala. If you do the koala and get like 100,000 subscribers, then hey. But then, like I say, everything, the same things don't work for everybody. And then, like, you have some people that you be trying to help out, try to show them loves and they love premieres and they love videos and stuff. You can't even get them to watch one of your shorts. I'm like, dang, it's like that. So basically, you just want a nigga to come watch your shit all the time, but you don't want to go back and watch their shit. You come up with that, oh, I was busy, kind of. You ain't too busy to watch a damn 15-second short. Miss me with that bullshit. I'm not even going for that. If I can sit there and watch your 15-minute video, you can sit there and watch my 15-second goddamn short. And that's real talk. I don't care if you get mad at it. That's just the truth of the matter. That's why I be telling people I go back. That's why my studio messed up because I can't even go back and look at my studio to see who commented on my stuff so I can go back and watch their stuff. That just let me know that YouTube trying to get me to do it a different way. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go about it the hard, harder way. just going to people's channels and giving them thumbs ups and then going on about my business and not even interacting or watching any of the content, that's not really helping that person's channel, you know? And I call myself trying to help people out. But hey, you try to give what you gonna get for real. Because if I give you my full attention, if I give you my full watch, I expect you to give me your full watch. But if I'm giving you full watch and you can't even give me no watch, mm-mm. How's that? You know what I'm saying? How's that reciprocate? That ain't no reciprocate. What this fool, all he doing is driving around in circles. Let me look at him real quick, y'all, so y'all can see. That's all he doing is driving around in circles in this truck right here. Make sure I zoom in on it so y'all can see, just in case. Yeah, I don't know what he doing, but he just driving around here in circles. I don't know what he doing, but that just in case, somebody say, hey, we got a whatchamacallit out here driving around in circles, looking like he trying to snatch up some little cherry. I got 9 more minutes and I'm gonna end this live, y'all. I really just wanted to inventory some things in the house so that people can see where they coming from. And, at the same time, maybe to get people to think about these tariffs and think about the impositions that the president is putting on people with these tariffs. So for the next time you people go out there and protest, the next time you people go out there and protest, then y'all will have something, to go on. Not like you don't already know. And if you're really paying attention with this insider trading deal, you see how the stock market then went up. So this ain't the first time though, because I noticed that the first time he said tariffs was gonna be put on hold, the stock market went up again. So if people ain't paying attention to that, and then they even showed it on, man, that's what I be seeing. They be showing people these things. Now AI something serious because the way AI is, if y'all seen my artificial intelligent short was Zelensky knocked Trump ass out, then y'all will see what artificial intelligence is all about. And hopefully it don't get into the wrong hands because if it do, boy, 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 there's gonna be some folks out here so messed up. And then you're gonna have to try to prove that it ain't you. And the camera saying that it is, the camera showing that it's you, but you might not even been nowhere near what happened. That's just AI generated. You understand? Me and Yogi was talking about that in mine. This AI generation, boy, I'm telling y'all out here praising it. You better be careful of it. What y'all think they showed us these Terminator movies for? Not just one, but three or four of them, man. Three or four Terminator movies to get people to see that this is a possibility. Because we know everything in the movies ain't real, but it's got to come from somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? It's got to come from somewhere. And somebody had to make it. Because everybody that make these movies ain't always high. It's got to be some type of truth to it in order for people to even to watch it to seem believable. You got to have some truth in it. 7 more minutes on the end is like, yeah, because I was talking about inventory, these tariffs, you know what I mean? Now, all I can do is pray for you people that think that Donald Trump is doing great for this country. I can only pray for you. You understand what I'm saying? I can just pray for you, you know, and hope that you see that what he's doing is really hurting people. Because I mean, has anybody even mentioned a policy since he been in office? What policies has he implemented? All I've heard him is shrinking government. Him and Elon Musk. Elon Musk stealing money. Oh, by the way, y'all do know that they shot somebody up into space this morning for 12 minutes, right? So y'all know the weather finna get crazy. But every time they shoot something into space, the weather get crazy. Look at the cat. The cat getting ready. I know I heard something. The cat trying to come back. Oh, look at him. Look how the cat looking at me like I'm standing in his. I'm standing in a spot. The cat looking at me like, what you doing standing in that spot, bro? I gotta come that way. Well, not today. You don't. Yeah. Shout out to my Ukrainians. I hadn't seen them in a minute. Shout out Galina, Elena, Yevgenia. You know what I'm saying? All them people. I ain't seen them in a minute. I'm gonna have to go check them out. Hope everything going good over there in Ukraine. You know, I seen Putin on TV and he was talking some Russian. Ain't no telling what he was talking about. Seeing like Trump trying to get on his level. It just, it's a shame. It's sad, really. It's sad because me being an optimistic person, I be want things to be so, to go smooth for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that they don't know any better. That's why they do the stupid things that they do. You know, if they were educated a little better, I don't think that they would be as bad as they are. You know what I'm saying? As far as all these racist people, you know what? If they weren't taught racism like they were taught it, you know what I'm saying? If they were taught the truth about it, and some people were, I take that back. Some people were taught the truth about racism and they had the choice to make their own decision and they chose to be racist. Some people actually did do that. But for the people that didn't do that, that were taught the truth and decided, hey, these, we treating certain people a certain kind of way when the good book said treat everybody, you know what I'm saying? Treat everybody with love, you know what I'm saying? Show love. Don't say nothing about showing no hate. Don't say nothing about being, it do say something about being hateful, but it says not to be hateful. Don't be hateful, you know what I'm saying? Love your neighbor. Hold on. Let me say this. Love thy neighbor as you would love thyself. You heard me. Even though these houses too close together, and I don't like living like that, but love thy neighbor as thyself. Even the neighbors that you can't stand, they get on your nerves, they be doing dumb shit like them. You know what I'm saying? Eh, These neighbors right here, that's on the other side of them trees, going I'm sorry, y'all. I got to tell it. I got to tell it. They gonna block the street with a Mercedes Benz, and they out there on the hood taking pictures like they some superstars. Ghetto fabulous. I wasn't mad at them for taking pictures. No, actually I wanted to get out there and take a few too. But the thing that got me is, well, get your car in the middle of the street. This is a through street. People got to go through. You've got your whole car blocking the street. Now, if I had came through him with a bulldozer and picked that shit up and threw it down there on the hill, you'll be ready to shoot me. You understand? Not realizing that, hey, the bulldozer got to get through and you blocking the road the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Yeah, make it make sense. But anyway, y'all, I hope that everybody got something out of that little live that I just did today. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, just go back and watch the replay and see what I did. And I'm challenging you to do the same for your home. See how much you got in your house that's made from China. Not only from China, but that's made in other countries as well. And then when you see this and you see how much stuff that's made in other countries that's in your home, think about them tariffs. And then think about why is the president raising the tariffs on these other countries when they already listen to me now. I'm finna tell y'all something that may come. This is just layman's term shit right here. If I'm in Taiwan and I'm making shoes, I'm only getting paid 10 cents. But then when we ship them shoes over to America, the people paying hundreds of dollars for them. Understand what I'm saying? But I'm only getting paid 10 cents. I know a lot of people ain't gonna get that right off the top. So I just do it this way. Like, okay, we in America. I work for I work for a factory and they got stuff that's coming. The product is coming from overseas, right? I'm working for this factory. They paying little or nothing for the product that they get from overseas. But then when they get ready to sell it, they making hundreds and thousands of dollars. See what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with them other countries doing with, well, I can't say that because I mean the stuff that they need from America. What is it? Like food, maybe some food, little stuff like that. I don't think they need no electronics, which I really don't know. I hadn't got that deep into it, but most of my electronics come from overseas. Anything that's electronics that's made over here, I make it myself. You know what I'm saying? And then if I do make it, I gotta have the materials to make it. And everything, all of the materials you can't get in America. You got to go somewhere overseas to get what you need. So with that being said, look, man, make the trade back to where it was, dude, for real. Because the way you got it, you ain't doing that but insider trading, helping your billionaire friends, which a lot of people ain't really paying attention to. And even though they hearing me saying this, they like, how he know? Well, I know the same way you know if you pay attention. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Make sure y'all like, share. I am saying share this live out and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to it already. And for my people that's Birmingham, hey, hear me now, believe me later. And if you see me in the street, just throw the peace sign. Stop looking at a nigga like you know what I'm saying? Because you make me feel some type of way. Like if you gonna speak, speak. Throw the peace sign. You know what I'm saying? Throw up a fist or something. Just don't look up there looking at a mug like, that's that why I ain't be on the internet talking all that crap. If you feel that way, say something. I'll address you. I promise you that. I promise you that. I will address you. Say something to me. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful though. That's all I'm saying to you. Just be respectful because I can match energy. Shout out to Jess Kenner for them shirts. And on that note, guys, Rob about to get up out of here. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you next time. If I can end this, yeah, we'll see you next time, y'all.